So I have a question for you all. Why do you continue to wake up every morning to play a game that's rigged? Why do you continue to wake up and agree to a game that's rigged? You literally were born into something that was created by one person. One person came with this vision and this ideal, and that vision and ideal started a long time ago. One person came with this vision, they told another person, this person liked it, this person told this person told this person. That's how you get your elites. That's how it all started. One person had a vision of a world, a system. They told another person, and then they created this system that we live in today, and we've been living in it. It's 2023 and we're still living in a system that was created in like fucking 1400s, 1200, like a long ass time ago. We're living in a system that was created so long ago and we ain't even changed. How can you wake up and deal with that? How can you wake up and not evolve? None of you guys are evolving. You're all being suppressed. You're being oppressed. There's a lot of things that they're doing to keep you at a certain level. And it's crazy because most of us know this by now. Most of us know all of these things and nobody's doing anything. They're literally letting them screw them over. Even with this new TikTok ban, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, they're getting too powerful. They're starting to understand their power. What do we do to stop this? Take away how they connect with each other. This was already in the plan. COVID, not a coincidence. To separate all of you, not a coincidence. This TikTok ban, not a coincidence. Like, there's a reason they're trying to make you guys weak. That's pretty much what it is. They're trying to make you guys weak because when you guys can connect and communicate with each other, you're strong. You're too strong. They don't know if tomorrow you guys are going to wake up and be like, hey, we're not playing this shit. They don't know if it's going to be next year. But what they want to do is slow it down because it's gaining speed really fast. There's way more people that are starting to understand that we don't have to play this shit. We don't have to play this game. And what I mean by that is stress, anxiety, pain, all of this stuff that we are dealing with, we're giving it to ourselves. We're putting it on ourselves. We're making these stupid laws, stupid rules, stupid boundaries, and we're putting all this anxiety, stress, pressure, all of this stuff, we're putting it on ourselves when we don't even have to. And we don't have to because everything that we need was already given to us. It was already here. Like the person that created this world made sure we had everything we needed. Now, what we did is we let one person who had a vision tell all of us that we should have this system where there's rich, poor, medium. We let this person tell us how we should take care of this world, right? The thing is, stone was here, wood was here, grass was here, the cattle was here. Like none of this stuff we had to pay for. It was already here. So it's already free. We can control this game because we all have the skills. The government don't have the skills. The people have the skills. The only way this works is through us. The only way this works is if we agree. So far, we've been agreeing. We don't have to agree. This doesn't turn without us. We don't have to charge for our skills. Our skills can be love and compassion. If you know how to build a house, build a house. If you know how to build a car, build a car. Everybody in the world can have a car and a house. If we wanted to, nobody's lived that vision though because people are afraid of that vision because they only know one. They only know one way. Who said that's the right way? Nobody said we had to live the way we are living, but nobody's ever tried to do it another way. Just, I know how to build a house out of love and compassion. You need a house, I'm going to help you build a house. Oh, I know how to build a car out of love and compassion. I'm going to help you build a car. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. People say, well, what about crime? Crime would be minimum. And you want to know why? Because people only do crime because they're not happy, because their life sucks, because shit didn't go their way. Crime can be stopped or even brought way down tremendously if we just made everybody happy. Who said that everybody just can't be happy? Like, who said that? Like, I'm trying to figure out, why do y'all think that this way that we're living is the right way? Nobody said we had to do this. We live on a rock that's floating in space. There was no rules or no fucking laws here. We created all those rules and laws. We put ourselves back. We did that. People are like, well, you need some type of boundaries. You need somebody leading. Dude, you all selected the wrong leaders. You all selected pieces of shit. And even if you didn't select pieces of shit in the wrong leaders, when they got the power, they became pieces of fucking shit. It wasn't about the people. It wasn't about y'all. It was about how they can keep their shit good. How they can keep the elites in a square and keep things going good for them. Fuck that. This world is ours. So instead of letting them run it like it's theirs, we need to run it like it's ours. We need to go sit down at the same table that they sat down to make up these decisions for us. We need to bust that door open and we need to sit down at that same table and tell them what decisions we want and how we want this world to run. Because we've been running it the same way way for a long time and we haven't did shit but spin our tires in the same spot. Now it's time to move forward. And moving forward involves not pretending to play house every day. That's exactly what y'all do. Y'all wake up and you play house every day. Do you want real freedom or this fake freedom that was made to you by this red, white, and blue entity? And not only just them, it's not even just the red, white, and blue entity. The world. This is a game that the whole world is involved in. It only works that way. It only works if the whole world is involved. You know what I mean? When I say the whole world, I mean the people that you guys elected to lead y'all. When y'all let a certain group of men lead y'all because maybe you thought they were just great and they were good people, so you just let them lead y'all. And I'm not talking about like from now, I'm talking about back then. When y'all were letting Thomas Jefferson and whoever in history, all these people back in history, when y'all were letting these weird fucks lead y'all because y'all thought they were just great men. The thing is, back then they were so naive. In their mind, what they saw in their eyes in public is what went on behind doors. So what I mean by that is, like, Thomas Jefferson could have been the biggest piece of fucking shit, but when he's in public, he's like, America, America, we're great and I love you guys and I'm gonna do everything for you. But behind the doors, he could have been like the biggest piece of shit. But back then, people were so fucking naive that they only saw what he was saying when he was on stage, and they were like holding this motherfucker to the highest good. And that's with everybody though. People didn't start questioning people's motives and how people think and how they move until like now, especially now. But back then, whatever you said was the truth. If you went out and you were like, I'm for you guys, I'm a great person, I'm for the people, you were going to be the president. Because people want to be, somebody figured out that people just want to eat nachos and watch football and don't give a fuck about the real reason why we're here. Somebody figured that out really early and they took advantage of it. And now we have this big system of bullshit. It's up to you to change it if you want change. But if you don't, you can keep running the hamster wheel and you'll regret it. But at the end of the day, I'm just a messenger. The choice is yours.